we're going to discuss cash flow properties in Wildwood, Missouri. How rare is it? Make sure you thumbs up this video. Really appreciate when you guys do that. Comment, share the video. It actually helps get our content to other investors, either in the St. Louis, Missouri area, or other investors that are, contemplating investing in the St. Louis, Missouri area. So when you guys like, share, comment, we really appreciate that. So thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Press that red subscribe button. You'll see that red subscribe button on YouTube. Right next to it, you'll see the little bell-shaped icon, and that's a notification button. So anytime that we do a new video, upload a new video, you'll be notified, and really appreciate that. Cash flow properties in Wildwood, Missouri. How rare is it? For those of you that know, Wildwood, Missouri is in West County. So you have all the places in West County. You have Baldwin, Missouri, Manchester, Missouri, Chesterfield, Missouri, Wildwood. Wildwood is like probably a little further out a little bit. So it's still adjacent though those municipalities, so to speak, and in the West County area. So the West County area is probably going to be the most, in terms of property value, probably going to be the highest in terms of property value in the St. Louis area. Do cash flow properties exist in Wildwood? Of course they do. Now, it might be a little rare. It might be rare that you have cash flow property, or probably rare to some people. But if you do your research in that Wildwood area, you will see investment companies that actually purchase properties in Wildwood, just like any other area. I guess we have this thing here in our town. When we think of the West County area, we just think of money. Those are where the rich people live. Those are where the well-off people live. And yeah, you have a lot that live in that area. But you also have companies that purchase properties. If they're available, they're going to run in there and try to snatch them any way they can. And a lot of those properties are for cash flow. Where people go in and buy the properties and they rent them out. And rent them out for the monthly cash flow, and that happens in Wildwood, Missouri. Make sure you check us out also at STLWholesaleRE.com. That's the website, so make sure you do that. But cash flow properties, they exist. Now, how rare are they? Actually, to be honest, I haven't actually researched it myself. Researched it in terms of, to give you some type of percentage, to give you some type of number where you have, this many investment companies that buy this, that's purchased these properties in Wildwood and so on and so forth. But, I can't sit here and be naive and believe that, cash flow properties are not in Wildwood. I'm sure they're in Wildwood too. I'm almost certain they are, because they're everywhere. And people love rental income. Investors love rental income. And Wildwood is no different. No different than, investors loving to do fix and flips. And that happens all the time, where investors go in and fix up properties and then flip them for a higher profit. And buy and hold as well, where investors buy properties and hold them for appreciation, hold them over time, or get the best of both worlds. They can rent the property out and get cash flow and still hold on to it and get appreciation as well. So you're getting the best of both worlds. So but some investors focus on more so on cash flow properties as opposed to the appreciation side of it as well. So You know, it works so many ways. So, but I would say cash flow properties not only in Wildwood, Missouri. You'll find them all over West County because investors are smart. they are smart. They know where value is at, and if you're thinking about that West County area, that's one of the things that you're thinking about is value. Not only providing value for maybe your tenants, but you're gonna buy with value in mind. So it's kind of sort of like value investing when it comes to stocks. You know, that's Warren Buffett. You know, I guess as of today, he's the second richest man in the world. Next money might be the first. You know, they fluctuate. Him, Bill Gates, and all those rich guys. But that's what Warren Buffett does. It's value investing. And you know, when people in real estate, they're going to make sure that that's what they're doing in terms of finding value, especially if they're shelling out money. And if they're shelling out money in an area like that where the property values are so high, whereas most areas of like St. Louis County, you have I guess investors want to buy properties for a cheaper rate, and if you go to the West County area, you're going to pay a little more for property, but you're still going to get value. So you know, I guess during the recession, you were able to find, you know, a person could be able to find a cash flow property in the Wildwood area, let's say for like $200,000, but it's probably worth $400,000. So that's value. You know, you see that high equity, that's value. And investors are smart. They're real smart. And I don't know any that, especially that's working in that area or any area for that matter, to where they're not going to look for value, especially if it comes to appreciation or even cash flow properties as well. Because sometimes a lot of times with cash flow properties, you have investors that are going to, let's say if they're renting out a place for, I don't know, 800, let's say $1,000 a month, or let's say $1,200 a month, they're going to find a way to get it to $1,500 a month. Either by making some improvements, somehow some slight improvements to the property, or just doing something. So they're smart. They're gonna add value, and they're gonna get value. So, and they're smart. Trust me, I've been around enough of them. They're very smart. And a lot of investors in, like I said, in that Wildwood area. And man, I can name a whole bunch of areas in the St. Louis, Missouri area where investors are that smart. You know, so they're looking to add value when it comes to cash flow properties. And they're looking to add value when it comes to fix and flip, looking to add value when it comes to buy and hold. So, you know, they're smart. So, yeah, so you do have cash flow properties in the Wildwood, Missouri area. So it's not as rare as people think. It's really not. I can look all over this area and say the same. There's value everywhere. Actually in the areas that you would think that there's not any value, there are, you know, it's value. So that's enough about value. How about that? But cash flow properties in the Wildwood, Missouri area, how rare is it? Make sure that you thumbs up video. Really appreciate when you guys do that. Thumbs up. Share this video out. Comment. Guys got any questions for me directly, you can always email me directly at Andre, ANDRE, at STLWholesaleRE.com. Check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/St. Louis Wholesale Properties. So that's easy to remember. And Twitter as well at STL Wholesale RE on Twitter. Look down in the description. Down in the description, you'll see the links to the website, the links to the social media pages, and all of that. So cash flow properties in Wildwood, Missouri, how rare is it? That's what we just talked about in this video. Thanks for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one. Appreciate you guys. Thanks.